Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Just spend, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Dallas. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Ready, steady.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Ready.
To throw, Milton. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and giving away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there other than a critical giveaway.
And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Hey. Packers.
Burrow hangs on to it. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it. in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Right up the gut. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Okay, ready?
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Street. 60 Bison.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready?
Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
60 Eagles. Cut back team.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Milroe. Finds him over the middle. Has some room to work. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Milton now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. This is going to be down, well, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And start the drive with Blue. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Now let's go.
A third down run with Blue. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Come on, come on.
Milton. He will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This is our last play of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He is rocked. That ball's free. And this is going to be Cowboys football. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. Remember, they got it back on the fumble to end the first. They run the toss to Blue. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
On is Moody for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Throwing here, Milrow. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Milrow to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Milrow with it on 1st. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Walker now from the gun. Shoots away from one. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Staying with Walker. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready?
Slot man motioned over. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And the defender comes away with it. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Headed out right. Throw right side. Caught by Thomas. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Panther 60.
My 1st down. It's blue. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Slot receivers headed left. Give here to the motion man. Escape space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it in the final minute of the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the jump.
First and 10 from the 43.
19 target.
Working now from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's get press on, ladies.
Still sticking with the passing game. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's now the third time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Okay, ready?
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
Go! Cougar 19!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Great, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Mooney knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Dude, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, get points on the board, and get a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Go!
He's back to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. It's a design keeper for Milrow. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Toss play. This is Walker. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
70, Cowboy 80! Seven Pirates.
Third short, it's Milrow. That's Koch. Here's Arroyo. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
From the gun, Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Dropped underneath. Walker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Putting a receiver in motion.
18, Rattler. 18, 19, Lion.
Milrow from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks jump in front now by 5.
16.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Bronco switch. Ready. Go.
The give, it's Blue. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready. 18. Ready.
Play fake, it's Milton. Looking this fullback now. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Ready.
He gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Hilton now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Now Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Complete to Min. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
He finds Diggs right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Unger. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, that came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Nice.
Throwing here. Middle row. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Blue running to the right. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 26-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a design run. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
Okay, ready?
There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he could only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
70, Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Going with blue here. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He has room past the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Throwing now, Milton. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
19, Tiger, 19.
Looking to throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walk or run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Milrow hangs on to it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Seahawks with a 5-point lead.
Ready, set.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Right here.
Running back motions right. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ryan. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Now Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Dialing up a receiver screen. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 70.
Walker trying to run for the first. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments